Beardo's Weirdos, hello, how are you? Hope you're all well. So, recently, somebody in the comment section advised me on how to deal with Lee, Really Haunted, and the copyright issues. Apparently, you can't say the A word for what he's doing, because YouTube don't like that. In fact, I got demonetized in a video for putting copyright A in the title. How bizarre. A lot of people assume that I came from Twitch to YouTube, and that's not true. I was a YouTube content creator with Funko Pops, action figures, mystery boxes, movie reviews, comic book reviews, all that sort of thing. And then I started Twitch, tried to juggle the both, couldn't do it. And then I started a different YouTube channel, which is what this one is now. But initially, this started as a Twitch streamer advice channel. And basically, it was how I grew, how other people could grow. And 30 people watched every video. Good times were had. Then I started uploading gaming clips and gaming videos, and they didn't do much better. So I was just going to bin YouTube altogether. And then Mrs. Geek said to me, do you know what? You love everything paranormal. You play horror games. Why not switch your YouTube content up and do more in the line of real paranormal? So I was like, I'll do reaction videos. That's easy. It was for a couple of weeks, and then I kept seeing fake shit everywhere. In with finding that fake stuff, I found Really Haunted. And not for a single second was I convinced that anything in that house was real. And then when I thought about it, I had already debunked him on a Nuke's Top 5 with the wicker basket came down the stairs, and I saw the glint of a wire under a chair. I'm like, rubbish, I'm ignoring that channel. And then it kept popping up, and then I looked at his comments, and I was like, this guy has got a cult following. Time to take a poop. All over it. And that's what I've been doing. Now, as most of you know that have been following the channel, I keep getting copyright claimed by Lee. I argued all of them. I won about 50% of them in the end. And then he went back through my content again and claimed them all over again. And I'm like, do you know what? I'm not bothering. So I went through some of the videos and I removed the bits he'd copyright claimed. And then I watched the videos back, and those videos didn't make sense. And I'm like, now what am I going to do? Right, I'm just not going to do Really Haunted anymore. And then I had some great advice off somebody saying, listen, he's every bit as vile and as horrible as you're saying. You need to keep on him. You just need to find a way around it. So this is why we've done the shorter clips. So somebody said to me, go on Twitter and at YouTube and tell them your problem, because it tends to get the attention because they know people are looking. All right, I rarely use Twitter these days, but I'll give it a shot. That's exactly what I did. So I wrote, and this was 3 days ago. Hi YouTube, can you please do something about your copyright system? It is being abused by fake paranormal channels. Under your guidelines, I can react, make transformative content, yet Really Haunted keeps claiming against me for breaking down his fake haunting. And I was expecting no reply. And just so you're aware, just so you don't think I'm talking out of my bum. Now, most of my tweets are seen about 12 times, because I really use Twitter. This was viewed 3,863 times. It was retweeted 31 times. People had quoted it twice, and there were 32 likes. Now, I know that's not a lot for most, but for me, it was great. But YouTube responded, and they responded in a pretty quick fashion. We take A very seriously. So please reach back out if your dispute or appeal is unsuccessful, and we'll pass the report along for you. Now, I'm not going to stay in this screen because my head is tiny and I've got a big head. I replied, I've appealed numerous times. I've appealed every claim. Some have won, but the channel then claims other video sections, including a 12-second clip with the audio edited and my comments over it. Team YouTube respond with, mind sharing the links of the vids that were affected by the claim. That's in excess of 20 videos now. I said, this is the recent one, but it's literally every video featuring his channel. As I said, I react and I debunk, and he claims me with copyright to stop me. Thank you so much for responding. Team YouTube responded, to clarify, have you already received the decisions of your appeals and disputes? We recommend checking this article for more about resolving content ID claims. They sent me a support page link, and I'm like, really? I've read that. That's how I know that I can, along with YouTube's guidelines, make these videos. So I reply again, yes, some claims were won by me, and then other sections of the videos are claimed despite the heavy editing. Team YouTube respond with, You can remove the content from your video with studio editing tools to resolve the claim. Also, for more details, this FAQ covers it all. I've read it. I've read them all. So then I respond, I know, and I have removed some parts, but then others are being handpicked, but you were missing the point. Reaction videos that are edited and transformative are allowed, are they not? The copyright system, as far as I'm aware, is to stop people uploading full content that is unedited and in its original form. Team YouTube, it's best to refer to the source we've shared in our previous tweets for more information on content ID claims and how to resolve them. So YouTube looked at my original complaint and went, we better jump on this because people were going to see it. And then when we've done our bit, just read stuff and basically back down to the bigger channel. Disappointed, YouTube. Now, you have not looked at his channel, I will assume. You've not looked at what he's doing to people. You've not looked at my content to see how heavily I edit his content. You're basically saying, you know, deal with it. That's wrong. That is dismissive at best, ignorant at best. Add into that, you're ignoring the core root of the problem, that your copyright system is broken. As far as I know, putting a video out like this will probably get my viewership cut. Well, you can't talk about the platform you can't talk about our platform like that. We're not pushing this video out. So I'll blame it all on Really Haunted in the thumbnail and title. But this type of thing cannot be allowed to go on. This isn't me playing a full video of Really Haunted. This isn't me playing full videos of Nuke's Top 5 and just talking over them. This isn't me doing a full video of Slapped Ham or all the rest of it. And the worst bit is, Really Haunted allows other creators to use his content in full as long as they agree with his narrative. The only one I know of that's slipped through the cracks is Purple. Purple's got full access. I have approached his management company and I have tried to email Lee themselves and they have completely ignored me. I assume it's because I'm such a threat. So YouTube have been no help. Lee has probably sat there in the same pair of shorts he's been wearing for the last 18 months. Stacey's probably still in bed comatose from all the chloroform he's stuck in a rag. His kids are nowhere to be seen. And yeah, so I really needed YouTube to take some form of action or to take my complaint seriously, and they didn't. They initially reacted and then went, has that got something to do with the amount of ad revenue he brings into YouTube? Is that something to do with the amount of ad revenue he brings in through Google and AdSense and all the rest of it? I wouldn't like to cast aspersions without knowing the facts, but something stinks. And for once, it's not Lee's living room. In saying that, thank you to everyone that showed your support. Even if your support was commenting on that community poster saying, I don't have Twitter, I don't know how to help you. Doesn't matter. Thought was there, your kindness was there. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you. So while we're clearing house, a few other things. I've had a couple of comments say, I guess we've got to pay for you to react to stuff that we ask. That's not the case. The case is that I get asked to react to so much stuff, I don't have the time to do it. And genuinely, some of the stuff I've been asked to react to has been so awful, I can't sit through it, and then I'm like, I'm not doing it. And I'll stop the video. If somebody super chats and says, can you look at this video? I will look at it. It doesn't mean that a video will be made. So it's not pay to win. The video has to interest me. So the recent one I did, the top 5, whatever it was, that I wasn't a big fan of, it was the reason I picked that above any of the others that have been sent to me is it was a channel I'd not heard of and the clips I hadn't seen before. So it piqued my interest. They weren't that great, but it piqued my interest at least. It was something different, something new. At the same point, when somebody has gone out of their way to put money into the channel, to support me and to support what I do, of course I am going to thank them. And then if they happen to have sent me something that piques my interest, I'll have a look. Now, this isn't me calling out anyone that have accused of it. It may look that way. But also look at my comments and look at the guy that sent me his Ring doorbell footage from his garage. Asked me to have a look at it because he thought he had some paranormal activity in his garage. Now, I never made a video out of it because it was a private thing. I did that for him. I told him exactly what I thought it was, and that his kids can sleep safe at night because it's spider webs, dust, and wind. That guy was very appreciative, sent me an email back thanking me for my time. I have so many emails of people about Laney and Ben, Really Haunted, and all of that stuff, and I don't make videos on them every time. I can't. I don't have the time. I work full time. I stream on Twitch 3 to 4 days a week straight after work, and then I've got to record videos and edit the videos. My time is limited, and then add into that a wife. I have 2 children. I have parents, people I have to visit, and everyone will tell you, since I've been on this Twitch and YouTube journey, people don't see that much of me because I'm always out here. My in-laws, they live next door to me, and have said, we don't see you anymore. Now they have to watch my videos just to see me. So if any of my friends are watching this, you're not watching the channel. This is how you can pay attention to me now. So I just wanted to clear that up. Final thing that I wanted to clear up. I get asked a lot in the comment section, what channels would I suggest people check out? Real channels. Now, obviously, I'll shout out the Ouija Brothers all the time. Why do I shout them out all the time? Because I've built up a friendship with Steve, because they were the first paranormal investigation channel that behaved in a way that I would want to investigate. Since then, the list has progressed and grown. I've shouted out Ghost Theory. So there's a few other channels now that I'm quite happy. I've watched enough of the content to say, go and check these guys out. Is everything in their video paranormal? No. Do they claim everything in the videos to be paranormal? No. Do they debunk themselves? Yes. Do they make interesting content? Yes. One channel in particular makes me laugh every video he does. As he says, he's not a paranormal investigator, he's just trying to get scared. I admire his honesty. So, without further ado, please go check out iconjure. Great channel, friends of the Ouija Brothers. Go and check out Dead Cold Paranormal. His voice, I would pay him to read bedtime stories to me, and I would have the best night's sleep on the planet. His narration is brilliant. The history work he does on the locations he's gone to is brilliant. And his editing is really good. And he comes across as such a nice guy. Broken Capital is the funny one. He's the guy that goes out, likes to get scared, and he gets scared quite easy. But it's an enjoyable watch. And he does do a paranormal investigation, and he does it quite well. Does he rely on the apps more than I would? Absolutely. But I'm not here to tell other people how to ghost hunt or to paranormal investigate. He wants to make entertaining content while doing it, feel free, and I absolutely love watching his channel. He is incredibly funny. So check out Broken Capital. Also, check out Exploring the Entity. I've met Carl once. He's a very nice lad. He does great videos. He gets into some amazing locations. Nice guy. I would also recommend Dorset Paranormal, DPI. They're real investigators, but again, like Broken Capital, they have a bit more fun with it. There's a larger group of them than a normal paranormal investigation team. But when they're actually doing the investigating, they take themselves quite seriously. They've got a lot of equipment. They do a lot of the things that you want to see, and they have a laugh doing it. I enjoy watching them, and I've seen them walk out of locations. I've seen other teams go in, and in those locations, I've seen other teams get a lot of activity. None of the channels that have done that are getting shouted out here. I've seen them go into the same place and go, there's nothing, we've been here 3 hours, nothing's happened, it's dead. Dorset Paranormal. And finally, it's a channel I was asked to debunk, and I couldn't debunk it. As in, I couldn't work. What I was told happened in the video didn't happen in the video. And that's Ghosts. And that's Ghosts on Trent. People said he kicked the door, he didn't, he was too far away. People said, oh, the camera was in the wrong place, blah, blah, blah. It was unexpected, the noise. The two of them have got handheld cameras. They don't have 5 or 6 cameras like some teams have. They have 2 cameras. They're both in the same room. They proved they didn't kick the door, as far as I'm concerned, with their own footage. They went back there, and when I said what you needed was a camera on the outside facing the front door to have captured the event from before, to 100% say nobody was there that did it, the next time they went there, guess what they did? They set a camera up exactly where I suggested they do it. And when I watched their video, and when I commented I don't think it's paranormal, but it's not being faked, instead of kicking off at me and saying, oh, you've just said that it's not paranormal and we think it is, they were like, thank you very much, we really appreciate your input. And they're a bigger channel than I am. They could have ignored me, they could have asked who the hell do I think I am, giving my opinion on their video. They didn't. They were very nice about it, and they're always in the comment section. All of these channels have something in common. They're all paranormal investigation channels, and they don't hide from debunkers. They don't dismiss debunkers. They will interact with debunking channels because they've got nothing to hide. You can't get any fairer than that. There are another few channels that I've got my eyes on. As I've said before, I have to consume a lot of a channel's content before I will put myself out there and say, this channel is worth a watch. I can't just watch one video and go, that was really good, let's shout them out. I can't do it, because they could have 30 videos up, 29 of them be full of strings and CGI and all the rest of it. I have to consume a lot of their content. And all of the channels I've just listed, I've consumed a lot of their content. I don't think any of them have ever faked anything that I've seen. Are they all perfect ghost hunters, paranormal investigation channels? Probably not. I don't care. You don't have to be perfect. If you can hold my attention and do a paranormal investigation, I'm all in for it. I am not here to call out everyone as a fake, because that's not what I want to do. I'm a bit different to a lot of debunking channels because I actually believe in the paranormal. What I want to do is say, this lot over here are fake. Watch them if you want, but they're fake. And this is how they fake. This is what they fake in. And over here, we've got the good guys. The guys that go out and do real paranormal investigations. And somewhere in the middle, you've got the dickheads. You know, the ones that are trying to summon demons with pieces of chalk on the floor and they've drawn it wrong, or, you know, doing spirit boxes to people that they have no idea whether they're alive or dead, and, you know, they're in a world of their own, them lot. Anyway, guys, I have rambled on quite a bit. That was supposed to be a very short video. Probably not a very short video now. So all the channels, go and check them out. I'll link them all in the description down below. If you've asked me to look at something and I haven't done it yet, don't be disheartened. I may get to it, or I've already looked and it's a load of crap. And what I don't want to do is put out a video saying, hey, you, I looked at that thing you sent me, it was shit. I don't want to do that to people. I had somebody comment the other day telling me that I was becoming boring because I was doing the same stuff. Fair enough, you're entitled to your opinion. Sent me a couple of channels to look at. The first one I looked at, I have never seen so much fake bullshit in my life. The entire investigation was set up like they didn't know these people. They clearly did. They were stuff moving, there was noises, there was banging, but there were like 18 people in the house. Only ever see 3 on camera, but you could hear people talking in the background, random people were popping up, and it dog shit. What I didn't want to do was then say to this person, hey, I looked at that channel you sent me, it was crap. Because it was. In saying that, I may debunk that channel further. Because I've watched 3 or 4 of their videos. One of them was really good. Seemed legitimate. The other 3 were full of shit. I might edit this entire bit out until I get around to it. Who knows? Anyway, Beardo's Weirdos, you are all incredible. Even the ones that disagree with me. If you disagree with me, and you disagree with me politely, I'm all up for that. I've had a lot of people look at the last top 5 debunk and I did and say, I think you were wrong with this part, I think it is XYZ. Thank you for your input. I'll have another look. And you know what? You're probably right, because sometimes debunkers get things wrong. I'm not afraid to say that I get things wrong. I don't have the video editing expertise that some of these guys do. I can't do animations like The Shape. I can't edit in stuff in post-production like Mr. Grey and Purple do. I'm going to learn, but I can't do that stuff yet. I call out what basically the easy debunks. I look at stuff, I'll go, that's fake, that's a wire, that's artifacting, and that's where I leave it. I'll give a brief description on how they've done it and what the process is, whereas you go and watch any of the other guys I've mentioned, they can show you exactly how it's done, and then they can recreate it. I can't recreate stuff yet. I'm learning. Last, but not least, for anyone that comes in being a dick. You debunkers are all the same. You debunkers are so nasty, you're so horrible. No, we're not. What the debunkers are doing is showing you the truth. If the truth hurts and you can't take it because you don't agree with the truth, suck my ass. Much love, Beardo, out.